Welcome back to Fire and Smoke, the Devil at Gold Basin. We are Philip,
Abby,
Blake,
Ethan,
Eric,
also known as Dungeon Master.
Florence, Phil,
Jasper Strayhorn,
Dr. Augustus Steele,
战士.
Last episode, the courageous cowboys, joined by Hu Taibao and Deadwood Dick, made their way to Gold Basin Mine to find at its bottom Josephine Collins, standing before a fiery, smoking rift in the rock wall in front of her, raising her arms, chanting. Augustus stealthed up to take her gun, and the party moved in, but before confrontation, she stopped chanting and turned to face everybody, explaining that she was only doing what she was doing to get her son back, and she didn't want to hurt anybody. She had just made a deal with the devil. Before you could convince her to change her mind, she revealed she had already finished the ritual and was stalling for time for the door to open so she could collect her son. Instead of the rift in the wall opening, however, Josie seemed shocked as she dropped to the floor and began to transform into a hulking, winged, 12-foot-tall devil with scaly red armored skin and a metal mace protruding from its hand. The group steeled themselves for a fight when Augustus felt the barrel of a gun press against the back of his head and the voice of old McGovern say, "Bet you thought you'd seen the last of me, huh?" Now,
is that what he said?
Yes.
what did everybody?
Perfect.
What did everybody roll for initiative?
22.
Also 22?
17.
14.
Okay, that means the initiative for this combat, this final fight of our D&D miniseries, is going to be McGovern first with a 23.
Yes! Yes!
Augustus with a 22, Sure with a 22, the devil, the large devil in the middle of the room with a 21, Jasper with a 17, Deadwood Dick with a 16, Florence with a 14, and Hu with a 12.
He's going on his own. Slay.
The layout for this fight, a large circular room about 100 feet in diameter. The pit fiend stands close to the far end, in front of a rift in the wall, probably about 60 feet between you and it. Augustus stands off to the side by himself with old McGovern standing right behind him.
But I'm hidden from the pit fiend, right?
As far as you know, still hidden from the pit fiends.
Alright, I guess that'll help. We have healed before this because we had time.
Yeah, you guys would have had an hour to do that. Totally fair. Florence, just make sure you guys can do that real quick, and then we'll start. Florence, make sure to mark off those spell slots for that. And so we start this combat. Augustus, old McGovern, standing behind you, saying, "Bet you thought you've seen the last of me, hmm? Well, I'm sorry, but you're surely mistaken." And he's going to make an attack roll with advantage to pull the trigger of his pistol.
He's gonna whiff. He's gonna whiff entirely.
Oh, please, whiff. Please.
It'd be so funny.
He can't be very good,
He's
right?
gonna beat it.
He almost beats it, but the higher of the two is a 16.
Oh, okay, he does hit me then.
You take 20 points of piercing damage.
Oh no.
As you
not
flinch when he fires, and the bullet grazes a deep gouge in the side of your head.
That's really
Pit
bad.
fiend didn't notice, right?
A gunshot?
Yeah. He's probably like really focused on all those people in front of him.
You wince and grab your head, and as you turn, you see the same short, slender frame, overalls, and white beard, but McGovern now wrapped in icy cold shadow and swirling smoke enveloping his lower half, darkness itself emanating from his eyes. And he says, "You're coming to hell with me."
He's so cool.
He's not cool. Don't give him that.
I like the parallel between, like, we met Cassius, who was like, I got killed by this guy, and then I came back to life to get revenge. And then now this happened.
It just happened.
Yeah.
There's beauty in parallel. Augustus, that's your turn.
I'll insight.
Yeah, roll an insight.
I want to know if I can reason with him.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a 21.
You see McGovern is now beyond reason.
Okay.
His soulless eyes filled with the lust for revenge.
So now we're all cool with me shooting him.
I guess.
He
To an
can't.
extent.
I
wouldn't stop
I mean, if I'm choosing like you to live or McGovern to live, it's a hard choice.
I'm gonna.
Because you're about to die anyways.
What do you mean I'm about to die anyways?
Situation mighty interesting, but me get my rocks back.
Has he been talking? the entire time?
Hold on, you can take him, but like we can keep our rocks, right? Those are some nice rocks.
You're not privy to this conversation.
I could shout out he's trying to take our rocks.
What did you roll to hit?
It's a 16.
16 hits.
Okay, all good. It says he's not that high. And I will get sneak attack because of the swashbuckler stuff.
Wait, why do you have sneak attack?
Because we're dueling, like the two of us are fighting, there's no one around us.
Yeah, nobody's around.
Oh, that's cool.
Close by enough.
34. I do 34 damage to McGovern.
You see the bullets. He isn't unaffected by the lead that passes through his chest. It tears into him, but the hole that remains is kind of gooey and dripping with black sludge and smoke. And he says, "Take more than that, kilo."
Yeah, I get it.
McGovern.
Govern's the final boss fight. This other guy's just here. It's okay, the Pit Fiend will not go for you because you're in a duel. He'll respect that.
Don't know if that's true.
You want to use a bonus action to chug some moonshine?
Yeah, I'm gonna use a bonus action to chug all the moonshine that I have.
You have the jug that you already took one serving out of, so it
Yeah.
only has 7 servings left. You're taking 7 servings.
Yes.
Okay, you need to make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage,
I forgot about that.
but I will roll for your temporary hit points.
That's a 7.
No.
It's not very good.
You do gain 21 temporary hit points.
That's pretty good. That's
Pretty
the
good.
damage McGovern
That's
does.
more than he did to me. I'm net +1.
However, what was the roll for the Constitution saving throw?
A 7.
This is so bad. Augustus is gonna
I'm
die.
gonna topple over.
You just pass out.
It will get worse as time goes on.
It's gonna get worse.
But the immediate effect is for the next round, you will have disadvantage on any attack or ability check you make.
And it gets worse.
It gets
Oh,
worse.
no. I kind of want to take these odds.
What do you mean you want to take these odds?
To get a 7, I have to roll a 2 on the
It's-
dice.
Okay.
Short-term gain to stay alive, and probably some bad side effects.
Should have waited on it.
Probably should have waited.
That's
Anything
we
else?
didn't know. That's
your
my
action, bonus action.
What are the odds he hits me if I just run, take the opportunity attack?
Can you bonus action dodge? Oh, you already bonus.
I already bonus action to take the moonshine.
I don't think you should run away. You have to face your punishment.
What do you mean I have to? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll plant myself
Like-
right here.
You've been running from your consequences your
All
entire life. This is where you face it.
All right, I spit in his face. I'll stand my ground.
Sure, that would be your turn.
I'm gonna move up 30 feet. They're 60 feet away, right?
60 feet away, yeah.
Then I'm going to take out my throwing
I
knives.
forgot he had those.
Yeah,
You had
I
'em
wonder
the
what
whole
these about
time.
those.
Remember, you're only 30 feet away from me if you want to help me with McGovern.
The duel.
Just throwing that out there.
That's your battle. I'm not helping you over there.
Yeah, I kind of look over and I'm like, well, he deserves that.
First one, ooh, 15.
15 doesn't hit.
Okay, second one,
Your throwing knife glances off this thing's iron tough scales, clatters to the ground.
18.
18 doesn't hit.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Okay, that's all he can do. That's the end of his turn.
That would make it the devil's turn.
The devil at Gold Basin, Philip? That one?
That one?
Gold Basin?
He said the line.
You made it to Gold Basin.
We win! High fives!
You see the pit fiend lets out a screech, raises his hand, not holding the mace, and throws up a wall of fire, cutting off everybody from the room except Schur and Augustus Steele. Wall of fire is 20 feet tall, stretches from one end of the room to the other, connecting to each wall, and is a foot thick. Florence, Who, and Jasper, as well as Deadwood Dick, need to make a saving throw
Forgetting about it.
for being right next to it when it goes up. Let me check. I believe Constitution saving throw.
No.
It's okay.
A dexterity
This is all the
saving
damage-
throw.
This is all the damage you'll take. I got a 25.
25
So
succeeds.
dexterous.
That one doesn't
Yeah,
succeed.
no.
Deadwood Dick and Who both succeed. This is a high DC. 23 and 22. So Jasper, Who, and Deadwood Dick all take 27 halved, which is 13 fire damage. Florence, you take 27 fire damage.
Well, that's quite a bit.
After that, Florence and Jasper, your visions are blocked off from the rest of the room. You can't see through the wall of fire because it remains there. It's not a burst. It's something obstructing you now. Sure, and Augustus, the devil turns its back to you to face the wall, walks up, digs its claws into either side of the rift, and begins pulling open. That's its turn. Jasper, that's you.
I'm gonna yell out. Can I hear anything that's on the other side, or is the fire like roaring?
You're hearing roaring fire.
Maybe it's a roaring devil.
I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna say, sure. Can you hear me? What's going on over there?
Yeah.
Sure, no. You hear Jasper's muffled voice, but you can't make out any words. It just sounds like murmuring.
Well, I don't know if this is ever gonna go away, but I think I have to get over there. I'm gonna try to go through.
You run at the wall, barreling towards it, bracing, blocking your face as you attempt to go through. Make a dexterity saving throw as you break through to the other side.
It's a 15.
You do make it through to the other side, but you now see the devil trying to tear open the seam in the wall. But in doing so, you take 21 points of fire damage.
Okay. So I see the devil trying to open up the wall.
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna start shooting at it. First shot, I'm gonna do a deadeye shot and get advantage. 26 to hit.
Certainly hits.
I hope so.
What you want to do is get the finishing blow on McGovern,
That's 13 damage.
so you can get your grid points back.
Then I'm gonna take another shot using another grip point
Okay.
to get advantage. No nat 20s. 25.
That hits. Is that out of grip points for you?
Yes. For now. Only 3 damage.
3 damage total?
Well, because I don't add the plus on my second attack, right?
Oh, and you got a 1 and 2?
Yeah.
That's rough, but 3 damage.
And then I'm gonna action surge.
Action surge coming up.
And then I'm gonna use my human determination feat to get advantage on an attack roll. It's 21 to hit.
21 hits,
That's. Do I add the plus again because I action surge?
because this is the first one. Yes.
Okay, that's 12 damage. And then I'm just gonna make one final normal attack. Ah, 19.
No, nat 20s.
That's
Sorry.
It's a 30 to hit.
30 hits.
That's 7 damage. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action and I'm gonna chug half of the moonshine.
Bonus action to chug 4 servings of the moonshine. Roll a constitution saving throw straight. I will roll the temporary hit points for you.
That's a 22.
You get 14 temporary hit points. And you pass the constitution saving throw, so no ill effects happen right away.
Right
Right
away.
away.
That's it for my turn.
That's all for Jasper. Bursting through the wall of fire, taking shots at the devil. The bullets lodge into its skin. You think it's doing something, but it's paying you no mind as it keeps pulling at the wall.
I don't know why I put up the wall if it just wants to get to the wall.
I know, that's what I'm wondering.
No, it put up
this guy.
the firewall and then it's trying to get through the crack in the wall that
It's trying to open the
Oh,
door to
there.
hell.
yeah.
Oh.
It's opening the
It's not
fence
trying to
gates.
open the firewall.
It's
Okay.
pulling down the latch. Or pulling up the latch.
It's pulling. It's right now. This is it attempting to pull up the latch.
Pulling up the lat. Okay, I'm on board. I understand what's happening.
he didn't-
Okay, no,
he
no,
thought he was
I see.
opening the wall of fire.
No. I see. It's a latch gate.
Jasper, that's the end of your turn. That makes it Deadwood Dick's turn. Friendly Deadwood Dick.
He's
gonna
gonna
make
stand on the other side, isn't he?
2 shots with disadvantage.
This guy.
Well, first of all, he's gonna move back from the wall of fire, so he doesn't take any more fire damage using his movement. Then 2 shots with disadvantage,
Sure,
where he remembered the devil was before he couldn't see it anymore.
Surely I moved up far enough to not be like right next to it, right?
I assumed you did. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
First one is a miss. It's a 19 and a 2. Second one is a miss.
Ugh.
God, I guess that's it for him. He's definitely not trying to go through that wall of fire.
This guy sucks.
He's just not very hopeful.
Well, get that wall of fire down for him, then maybe he'll do something.
was
Florence,
trying.
that's your go.
Is the wall a fire source?
What?
Is the wall a fire? The firewall.
Yeah?
It's a fire source.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
can knock it out. I can snuff out a small fire.
Maybe you could do like a
a
little
little
window.
section
You
for
could do a
people
little
to
window.
cross. Certainly.
Make an Arcana check to see how well you think that would work out.
17.
17. The way that this fire magically whipping around, keeping its form, you think if part of it was snuffed out, it might be enough for you to attempt to go through, but it would probably close up pretty fast. Mechanically, you could maybe go through with a high enough acrobatics, dexterity, whichever you want, check without taking damage, but it wouldn't create a doorway for everybody else to use. Then they'd be stuck on the other side without you. Which, you know, they being now, it's just you, Who, and Deadwood Dick over here.
We do need Who to live. I feel like he doesn't have a lot of health. Like, I think one good hit from the firewall might kill him, right?
Yeah.
If he's just too close.
I mean, what if he just like stays in the corner?
We shouldn't have brought him.
This
maybe.
doesn't do anything.
We shouldn't have brought him.
You guys brought Deadwood Dick and Who and are both
They're just sitting there.
just wishing they weren't here.
But they're heroes.
They're
they're gonna be
heroes.
heroes.
They're helping.
Hey, who did kill one of those devils we fought earlier?
Kill the devil.
He smoked him.
So Florence, what would you like to do?
Um,
Oh, I'm so sorry. Before we go on, I guess this didn't do damage to it. Sure didn't do damage to it. Jasper did do damage to it. Wall of Fire is a concentration. So I do have to roll for the 3 times that you hit it.
I hit it 4 times.
You hit it 4 times? Right,
Yeah.
4 times.
Do you have the damage numbers? I guess
I do have the damage numbers, but
none of
they're
them are
all...
above 20, right?
Yeah, it's all going to be 10s. It has to be the 10 on a concentration check,
4 times.
which is... Is that a stat or is it just straight dice roll?
Concentration.
It's based on your spellcasting modifier.
I think is it Constitution?
Wait. Oh no, it's just Constitution.
Just a con save?
Blake was right. Just a Constitution saving throw. All right. Well, it does get. Oh. Yeah. I'll roll.
Just for the nat 1.
Exactly. It succeeds all 4 Constitution saving throws for concentration. The wall remains up. So now, yes, Florence, what would you like to do? Sorry to interrupt.
I will snuff out a section for me to go through.
All right, so you spend your action to do that cantrip. As a small section at the base of the wall opens up for you, make an acrobatics check or dexterity check, whichever you'd like, to make your way through without taking damage. If you roll low enough, you might still take damage. If you roll middling, you might take half damage, and if you roll high enough, you might take no damage.
Okay, I'll do acrobatics. It's a 10.
It's okay, we both take.
You make it to the other side of the wall. It was a good attempt. You are still there. You don't fail getting across, but you do take 18 points of fire damage.
Okay.
That's not the worst.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, so the acrobatics check was to... Oh, how does this work?
Still,
You know what? We're just gonna keep it as is. It was like the dexterity check, but you had the option to take no damage
That's true.
because you don't like make another dexterity check to see.
It's lower add, but if you succeed high enough, you take no damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that puts you at 6 hit points.
Yes.
You got a bonus action so that you can
You have a bonus action.
chug some moonshine or give an inspiration.
I guess I'll go with the moonshine.
How many servings are you taking?
What does a serving, like what does one serving do?
You're not sure mechanically,
Really not been made very clear.
I think I
but if you as
four
the person
servings.
want to know, it's 1d4 for each serving, and the only way you can stack temporary hit points is if you get them, like at once as one thing. So you can't take a serving now and a serving later and like stack the 4 and the 3 on top of each other for 7. The 3 would replace the 4. So if you want like a big number, you have to take a lot of servings at once.
Okay. Take a good amount.
So far, I did 4, and I did the Constitution saving normally. You did it 7,
And I failed.
and it was with disadvantage.
So yeah, a little peek behind the screens just so you guys have peace of mind. Up to 4 is rolling straight, but the numbers get higher. The check you have to make gets higher as you take 1, 2, 3, 4, and then above 4, it's disadvantage, and the numbers get higher as you take more.
I'm gonna do 3 because this is all a lot.
All right, roll a Constitution saving throw straight.
It's like my lowest one. 19.
19, no ill effects.
Yay.
Let me roll
That's
your
just
temporary hit points.
I'm in trouble.
Chug a whole handle of moonshine in one
You
go.
mark down you have
Yeah, I
flexibility.
just wanted a lot of health,
Florence, you got 10 temporary hit points.
I'll take
What a
it.
chump. I got like 21 hit points, so I'm gonna die.
And I'm gonna
You
fucking die.
You took 3, so you have 5
8.
left.
Just keeping track, we're all on the same page. That should put, well, who still needs to go? I'll do him real quick. But Augustus at 60 hit points, Florence at 16, Sure at 67, Jasper at 40, Deadwood Dick is at 54, Who is at 19. So Who's gonna back up and just preemptively take the dodge action. He can't get through the wall of fire. He doesn't have a ranged attack. Back to the top of the order. It's looking like the Pit Fiend is at the far southern wall. Its claws of both hands buried into the rock, trying to pull that seam of fiery red smoke apart and open the doorway. Florence, Sure, and Jasper all stand about 30 feet away from it, and about 10 feet away from the wall of fire north of them. Augustus and Old McGovern stand off to the side of them, about 10 feet from Florence, and Deadwood Dick and Who are stuck on the other side of the wall of fire. Top of the order, that would make it McGovern's turn, actually. No longer gets advantage, but he is going to roll to shoot you in the face with his ghost gun.
I'm gonna take that ghost gun.
He did get a 19, so that hits.
Rats.
Augustus, as you back up after the last shot, you see your friends rushing through the wall of fire, but you're kind of distracted from the main fight that's happening with your own thing happening
With
over here.
McGovern and all.
Because of the McGovern
Yeah, makes
situation.
Mhm.
A shot streaks across your side, tearing a hole. You do take 11 points of damage.
I uncanny dodge.
For half, so
I take
5.
5.
That would make it Augustus's turn. Now remember, all your attacks and any ability checks have disadvantage on this round.
He's so drunk.
I'm gonna load.
He's not very drunk yet. That's mostly from the shock of downing an entire bottle of really anything, but especially straight moonshine as his system convulses and tries to deal with the intake.
Looks like I'm just gonna have to take the shot with disadvantage, but I will still get sneak attack.
You know his AC isn't high.
Can't be that high. Hang on, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 with disadvantage?
Yep. It's 11 plus 16, so that's 27.
You blast another hole where his neck meets his shoulder, taking a chunk out, and black muck resides inside his skin.
He looks like, does he look bad? Is he?
He looks oozed.
He's looking pretty rough.
Okay.
He's not on death's door, but he's pretty fucked up.
I can't do this that much more.
He's got 2 big holes in him.
You're
Okay.
chilling.
I have to spend the beginning of every turn reloading my bonus action, so
It's
I can't
okay.
keep doing this forever.
Next turn, once you kill McGovern, after that you can start
Yeah.
charming the pit fiend.
Okay.
Right.
You
can
would
start
have to high roll to get him in 1.
I could do that. All right, that's I think that's my turn anyway.
He just has to.
Doesn't matter.
He can just
Alright.
crit.
Sure, that is your turn.
Here
2
we
nat
go.
20s.
All right, so Sure's gonna run up to the devil, and he's going to try to grapple it.
You're gonna grapple
Okay.
the 12-foot devil.
Oh,
Hey, you think you can't grapple? You can't grapple.
It can't grapple?
It can't be like
Is
a size larger than
Is
you.
it
right?
huge?
is it 2 sizes larger?
I think it's 2 sizes larger. It is 2 sizes larger, right? It's huge.
It won't be one.
Oh, it's
It's
only
not.
one.
It's large. So you could grapple it. But this is a 12-foot tall monster made of, it's enormous bulky. I'm letting you know flavor text wise it won't be easy, but you can. You can do that if you want.
I'm sure he's super athletic.
And we determined that a grapple from my character is an attack action.
No.
Attack.
One of your
attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He's gonna go for a pin, but we don't know that yet. We just see him going for
You
a
would
grapple.
blow my fucking mind if you pinned this thing. Go ahead.
He finds the
Roll the
pressure
check.
points.
Yeah.
Yeah, how big is? Sure.
That doesn't sound good.
No.
So,
All right, so it's an 8.
He has to get it now.
You might get a nat 1.
rolled a 22.
Okay,
Oh,
it wasn't a nat 1.
All right.
Well, it's worth a shot.
It is plus 21. Was it nat 1?
That was just one of them.
Let's actually try it again.
Okay.
It'll roll again.
What if
Sure
you,
is very
What if you
persistent.
attacked?
You could do a shoving
That's not
attack.
fair.
Really cool if I
true.
could grapple
You could
it.
shove him away from the door.
Guys, we gotta win here, guys. We're gonna die.
Okay, a 6.
I'm so sorry. He rolled low, but he rolled a 13.
Oh, you could have done it that
That's
time.
doable.
No.
Yeah.
Got your bonus action flurry of blows?
Yeah, let's just hit this guy. That is a 20.
20 will hit.
Hot dog.
That must be easy.
That's another 20.
Hits, that's 2 hits.
All
Roll
right.
your damage.
6 plus 1 plus 4 plus 4, 15. And you know
Okay.
what? I'm gonna see if I can't make it stunned. Wait. Do y'all think it has better constitution or better dex?
I bet he has better constitution than Dex.
Okay,
You have
let's
the
do
right-
actually that one instead. We're gonna make it fall prone if it fails a dex saving throw.
Okay. It's a low roll, but it's a 16.
Oh, okay.
16 succeed.
It succeeds.
You run across the chamber. You see it starting to make a little headway into tearing the wall open. And as it does, red light is shining through, and you hear ghastly screams and otherworldly sounds. You run up to its backside and began trying to push it, pull it, whatever you can do. It doesn't work. You start laying into it with your fist, and you do a little bit of damage, but that's the end of your turn. That makes it the Pit Fiend's turn. It will continue to pull open the wall, but in addition to that, it is going to use 2 attacks with its tail on Sure,
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Tail.
as the only person in range of that.
I'm thinking maybe I should shoot McGovern.
Get me in the
You're
butt.
a pretty lucky boy, because only one of those hit, and it's plus 14.
What?
No way.
So it rolled a 1 or 2 or a 3.
You have like an AC 20, right?
He's 18.
20, yeah.
18. Oh, it went to 20.
So the tail swings to try to knock you off, and you manage to jump over it, but as it comes back around, it cracks into your leg for 24 points of damage.
Guys, this is not good. Go take McGovern.
So the opening the rift thing, it's unclear if that becomes successful, how you would close it. So it's a matter of time, or it's a matter of if you can figure out some solution after the fact for that. But just so you're aware of what you're seeing, you understand this thing. It looks like it's pulling open the fabric of reality, not like it's digging through rock.
Got the mirror.
I'm sure flex tape. will
Get the
fix
mirror. They'll want to go home.
Yeah, the one to go. That's what I was thinking.
Just set up
it.
the
Flex
mirror.
tape.
That's its turn. It's concentrating on the wall of fire. It's still pulling open the wall. It can't take its full 4 attacks. So Jasper Strayhorn, it's your turn
I think I need to shoot McGovern.
to get a grit point.
Nah,
But also,
I didn't think about that. Yes,
You have the
I was
higher
saying
roll.
to get Augustus in the fight.
Action economy wise,
It's
I mean,
probably the best.
it's a better call, but you do whatever you
To
want.
finish one.
I will shoot McGovern because I see Augustus over there kind of struggling a little bit,
I almost got it.
and I'm like, man, we need Augustus's help over here. He can't be distracted anymore. It's a 23.
23 hits.
I'm just disappointed it's not a nat 20. That's 16,
Still standing.
and then I take my second shot at McGovern. It's an 18.
18 hits.
7 damage.
I'm sorry, you don't get the killing blow.
It's okay.
Do you want me to still kill him, or
Your gun isn't reloaded.
it's not reloaded?
I can't do anything else with my bonus action. I'm not next to you to reload your gun. I can go next to you and reload your gun.
Can you run up to me?
Yeah. I'm gonna run up to Augustus.
I kind of want to use my reaction to uncanny dodge again, though.
Uncanny dodge like 10 damage instead of like 30 late. I guess it's the same turn.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather have your bonus action back in your economy?
You know what?
Like surely McGovern just doesn't hit you this time.
Sure.
I'm gonna run up to Augustus and I'm gonna reload his gun for him.
I'll burn my reaction for that. I'm down to 4 shots.
Jasper, you run up to Augustus Steele. Do the move that you guys have practiced a lot to reload his shotgun using his reaction, your bonus action. You're reminded of the times you spent together.
With my great friend.
And Augustus, you can't help but feel a little twinge of happiness as you remember the good times.
I'm so glad that my gun is reloaded.
Especially
It's such a good thing.
especially after like right before this fight, he was like laying it on me saying that I suck.
But
and that you hate hanging out with me.
to win him the moral high ground.
Anything else from Jasper?
That's it.
That makes it Deadwood Dick's turn.
Do something, please. Please help.
Get over here. Get over here.
Should have pushed him through the wall of fire when you had the chance.
Surely, like, he
Oh,
sees
you know what?
us going through and he's
He's
He
like,
has
oh,
a
there's a
spark
whole
of-
fight happening over there.
15.
come on,
No,
we're
you know, I don't even have to make the concentration. Unless you guys do more than 20 damage to it, it's not going to lose concentration.
what about a nat 1?
That's true. I'll roll for nat 1.
Yes.
Because sure did damage to it last round. 11 on the dice. Wall stays up.
We should do that 19 more times.
Deadwood Dick is going to take 2 shots with disadvantage.
Please crit. Please crit.
If he gets a nat 1, he's going to hit somebody else.
Oh,
No, he'll jam.
Oh, it's gun jams. The guys
Oh,
got
if he gets a natural 2, he'll hit somebody else.
What are you? Why are you moving the critical failure around?
It's okay. He can do what he wants. He's the DM.
What a hostile DM.
15 and 11, what's that after? The lower of the 2 is a 19, which hits.
Yeah.
It's an AC 19.
It's McGovern. Right?
Yeah, he totally
The second
was shooting
one.
at McGovern.
Is a nat 1, his gun jams.
But he still got the one off.
He got
That's
the
okay.
one
got
off.
one off.
He got the one off first. That is a whole 13 damage for this thing.
Come on, nat 1 on that concentration check.
We'll roll it.
I believe.
It's only fair.
1 in 20 chance.
If I can shotgun him, I can do more than 20 damage.
7 on the dice.
That's true. We need you to.
Right next to the nat 1 though. But yeah, 7.
The wall can go half down then, right? Because it was right. It was right next to.
Florence Bell, that's your turn. People are hurting. You're hurting. And this thing, paying you no mind until it gets this doorway open.
So, okay, where's the backpack?
Backpack is off to the side near where Augustus is and Jasper now.
And you said it's not paying me any mind.
At the moment, it's not paying you any mind. It's paying you in the mind of the sense that it's still focused on getting the wall open. Its tail is swinging, taking attacks.
Okay. I would like to animate the backpack Jack.
Yes.
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 The backpack straps itself onto the devil and then carries him away.
You animate Backpack Jack. You see this backpack put straps under itself like 2 little legs. No arms, no head, but just a bouncing, jingling little mass of stuff. Are you using your bonus action to control in this round?
Yes.
Don't forget, you can bonus action Bardic, and then also control Backpack Jack.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Who wants it?
I may need it.
I don't think you need it.
I'll give it to Sure.
I will probably die.
Grapple.
But what about for your attacks?
You go-
Yeah.
Yeah, grapple.
Yeah,
I
okay.
would like
Take the
that.
Bardic, sure.
So Backpack Jack is attacking Pit Fiend or McGovern.
How badly hurt is McGovern?
McGovern is still not on death's door, but he is fucked up. Like
It seems like you need
a high roll on a
shotgun.
bullet could, a high roll on a shotgun shot.
Sounds like he needs a shotgun,
I don't think a force empowered slam could do it,
but it would help.
but it would help.
Okay. I'll do McGovern. 19.
Definitely hits.
He doesn't have a heist.
Slay. So.
Doesn't have a high, had high hit points.
10.
10 damage.
Yes.
Still standing.
But is he on death's door?
He's just pulled up to Death's house.
He's still like up the stepping stones.
So
and stuff?
before he was like
He's-
in the
he's
neighborhood.
exiting his car right now.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty close.
Anything else, Florence? That's your action, bonus action. Do you want to move anywhere?
Am I safe where I'm at?
You're far away from the pit fiend. You're 30 feet away from the pit fiend and 30 feet away from, or 20 feet away from McGovern.
But McGovern does have a gun, so keep that in mind.
I think he's.
But he's got 3
focused.
things
But
surrounding
he's,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty
Because
on to
this,
me.
yeah, Backpack Jack shambles over and throws itself against McGovern's side, dealing bludgeoning damage.
That's
If you want to stay with your R,
power
that's all good. We can go to whose turn? Preemptive dodge again. He just, I mean,
That's
he's
fair.
going through the wall of fire
I think he could get one shot with
might
the wall of fire.
kill him. So
I believe in his
He would
his
just
dex
burn to
saves.
death.
just burned it down.
No, we heal him. We just heal him. He dies and then comes back on the other side.
That's okay for someone who doesn't know magic. That seems like a hard sell of just jump through. If you die, we'll bring you back to life.
That's a good point. Well, it's not death; it's unconsciousness.
Oh yeah.
You see the pit fiend has torn open the seam wide enough where on edges past the pit fiend you can see into hell. That's what you know it as, just hell, fire, endless levels of torments and suffering. You see creatures beyond description of shambling mounds and spikes and mass and mouths and terrifying sights, and the pit fiend is still going. McGovern's turn at the top of the round. Another shot at August Jennings.
It's a crit.
It's a crit.
No!
Oh no.
This is not fair.
What's with this guy?
McGovern should not have been able to hit 3 times.
That doesn't make any sense.
So that's 19 points of damage.
Oh,
That's not bad.
I can't half it.
It's fine. You will take more. I guess
all my 10
not
hit
this
points
round.
and then 3 regular hit points.
Augustus,
Okay.
that's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him.
Take your shot, man.
He's gotta go. He's gotta be gone.
You could do it. This could be it right here.
Am I still rolling with a disadvantage?
Right, the second round. Your attacks are also at disadvantage. Your ability checks are also at disadvantage. You also now can only move at 2/3 speed. So how much movement do you have?
30.
So you have 20 feet of movement.
Okay, it's not great, but it's fine. I'm not gonna use a bonus action or movement on this turn, so I can even out the disadvantage advantage.
You're losing your bonus action economy again. No.
It'll be fine.
That's fine. I'll reload it again.
We're chilling. That's like 27 to hit.
Definitively hits.
That's 21 from the shotgun plus sneak attack. 16 on the sneak attack.
McGovern had 26 hit points left.
He's gone.
You blow a hole in his chest with a shotgun size of a cannonball, and you see his inky black center start to fade away and dissipate.
Would you call him Goopy?
And he looks at you as his form dematerializes, and the last thing left is his face as it shrinks and fades away. And he says, "I'll be back for you."
I don't even pretend I know what that means. That's the end of it. He's done. Now I can stop thinking about him. He's not in my mind anymore.
And he's gone.
He's
gone.
He's in a little part of your mind.
No, it's over. It's already gone.
That's the
Now,
lie your character tells him so.
now, importantly, Augustus is drunk.
Very.
He hobbles over to the pit feet.
Jump on the
He doesn't
tail.
have a bonus action or
Movement. You can't
or
move.
movement. That's his turn.
That's his turn. Sure, that would be your turn. Because you're starting your turn within his area of fear aura, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Does that wisdom saving throw come with the +2 that I got from the rock?
Yes, the add to your bonus also adds to your saving throws.
Hot dog. I really hope the audience catches on with that one.
With hot dog.
Hot
Do they
dog.
like that?
They like it. I'm sure they like that one.
Have you said it before?
21.
You got to get a few in this episode just to make sure it sticks.
You son of a bitch, 21 is the DC. That's such a high DC.
Such a high DC.
You succeed the saving throw, you are not frightened, and because you succeeded, you are immune to the Pit Fiend's fear aura for the next 24 hours.
That's
so
insane.
it doesn't happen again. You steel
not
yourself in the face of unspeakable terror as standing close enough, you can feel the heat blasting out of the portal to hell, and the screams are almost deafening. But you stand firm in knowing that you have to stop this for who and for everybody.
Who? Are you okay? Stay where you are. He doesn't, of course he doesn't hear him, but he doesn't know that. I'm gonna fix everything. I'm gonna make everything alright. For you. For us. And then he jumps up and he tries to grapple the Pit Fiend's arms.
Go ahead and make your roll.
He's going like this. Yeah. His arms like super far outstretched.
He's going for the Captain America helicopter scene, you know?
Pulling him together. He's holding the portal closed.
Mhm. Make your check for that.
No way.
17.
That's not that high.
You were
That's
way
not
too
that high?
triumphant to be
You were like-
reflecting.
Yes.
Very excited.
He probably has like +12 or something.
You were like congratulating yourself. We're like, oh, he got like a 24. He's gonna get it.
Alright,
He
he's gonna
rolled
try
a
again.
21.
Oh, I was pretty close.
Wait, you have a Bardic.
Huh? The Bardic.
If you roll a 5 on the Bardic, you beat it.
It's a D8, right?
Yes.
Oh, this is doable.
This is doable. This is a box of
You can be Captain America.
For all of
You
us.
need a 5, 6, 7, 8. That's half.
No.
No!
You get a 4.
I got a 3.
Where's
That's
the
okay.
silvery barbs when you need it?
Alright.
It's okay.
I have another try.
You jump up and try to grab onto this thing's arm, and in its motion and tensing its muscles, you slip off and fall back down.
But I'm back
so
up.
confused.
You can do this. You can do this. He's like,
Like,
what
what
is
the
this guy
hell
doing?
is happening? Boys, you can grab my arm.
No one ever gets this close to me.
He's not afraid or anything.
He's never been touched at all in his entire life. He's always by himself. He's got this like weird
That's the
like
aura
aura.
of fear.
I don't think I have anything else I can do, so
Yeah, I
let's
mean,
go.
keep going. Oh, well, he rolls against it, so he might roll bad. What'd you get?
6.
16 on the dice.
He's actually gonna take his bonus action to disengage and kind of just like back up so he doesn't get hit by a tail again.
Bonus action disengage. How far are you backing up?
How long does the tail look?
How long is it? Can I?
It's
perceive
probably
that?
about 10 feet long.
Okay, we'll go for like 11 feet.
All right, you back up.
Maybe we just pack it in, you know? It's good. It's a good run.
Dude, when the door opens, we can go into hell.
We can be there first. Yo. We can beat McGovern there.
You see on its turn, it wrenches its arms with a final
Don't say final. No.
with a final roar of strength. The rock slides open in a final jolt, and his arms drop, and he starts to turn towards you. But it did take the rest of his turn for this round. Jasper, that's your turn. This thing is now starting to shift focus back on the room. As it turns to face you, the portal to hell open behind it.
Guys, Backpack Jack definitely has the mirror, right? Like inside his mouth or whatever.
As far as you know, the mirror would be in her pack. That's in the story that Tom Swastikagame told you, that she took it out of her bag and then put it back in. Like, that's where she kept it.
Can I like look through the bag? Does that cost me any actions or anything?
To search for it, you would need to use your action to do an investigation check. Because you have to open it, go through everything, you have to find it. It takes time.
Do we think we?
It's not
need
hard, it just takes time.
Maybe I can do it after I run out of shotgun ammo, like 3 more shots.
You do have, I will remind you, just so you know, Augustus, you have the rifle on your back.
Yeah,
True,
I do have
yeah.
a rifle, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to search for the mirror.
Using your full action to go into Backpack Jack, it protests at your rummaging, but you open up and you search through, make an investigation check to find it, or it's a sleight of hand check to find it quickly.
Oh, that's a 25.
You have the mirror in your hand.
His hands are so slight.
When I pick up the mirror, do I like feel anything?
No.
Or is it just looks like a normal mirror? I
Or-
don't want to look at it.
That's what I was gonna ask.
I'm not gonna look.
Specifically
I'm not gonna look
looking at
into
it?
the mirror because it sounds like from the story I shouldn't look into the mirror.
If you don't want to go home.
I'm gonna try to use it. Can I like point the mirror towards the pit fiend?
You got to be a lot closer
Okay.
and in its direct line of sight.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna kind of like hold it like down
Hmm.
so no one can look at it.
Holding it facing the floor. Sure.
Yeah, facing the floor, and then I haven't used any object conversion. I'm just gonna like put it away, like stash it a little bit, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to reload your gun, Augustus.
I won't fire my next turn.
You're not?
My next turn, I'm gonna try and charm it, give it disadvantage on attacks.
It'd be pretty hard to roll that, right? I think a lot of damage would be good because it could drop the wall of fire.
You think it's got good insight?
I think you should deal a lot of damage
Alright,
next
I'll
turn,
do
so you
a
can
lot
drop
of
the wall of fire. I want to reload.
Down to 3 shots.
Your shotgun is reloaded. You've used your bonus action, your object interaction. Do you have anything else you want to do?
Nah, my turn's over.
Deadwood Dick's turn.
All he has to do is
You
fix
guys-
his gun.
You guys hear a slight rummaging sound on the other side of the firewall. Unclear. Who knows what's going on over there?
Hope he gets it. If he fails, he can't use his gun for
We
10
can
minutes.
fail the fix. That's true. We have to give him another gun. I don't know if that's good.
Florence, that's your turn.
I know it's all happening at the same time, but it's a funny mental image. Everybody like looking over at the firewall, hoping it's not orgasm.
Everybody hears
We're
it.
like,
Just
it's his turn.
Even the
fidget
pit
with it a
fiend,
little
like,
bit.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I was getting shot
Think
earlier.
a shot's gonna come? No, it never could.
I'm gonna go big with the Phantasmal Killer. Hopefully.
What the hell is that? That sounds awesome. I haven't heard of that before.
He has to make a saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
This guy's got a high add to wisdom. I'll tell you, he gets a +10.
Come on, it'd be so good.
That's cocked.
Now one, now one, now one, now one.
Truly, it was cocked because it landed a little bit outside of the tray on the book, and it was in between a 1 and something else, so I was like, glad it's not a 1. I rolled again in the tray, natural 1.
Yes!
That's like a 1 in 400 chance.
Now, is he immune to being frightened?
That's
Probably.
not bad.
Oh, that's what it is?
No, there's more.
There's more, but
That's
that's
part
just
of it.
like an extra.
He's not immune to being frightened?
Like the big scary.
This
thing
pit
scary.
fiend, the scariest thing you've ever seen in your lives. The only reason you guys are able to keep yourselves together and stand here and fight it is because you know it means death and destruction for everybody in the world if you don't. Even so, this thing is not immune to being frightened of something else.
Slayer.
Damage time.
Yay.
4d10. And then at the end of
4d10?
and then at the end of each of his turns, it has to succeed on a save or take damage again.
Yo.
The worst roll I could have rolled in that one on.
32.
32.
That's crazy.
32 damage.
Just roll a Constitution check for the a concentration
Yeah.
check for the wall. So 32 damage.
Yes.
Slay.
He has to roll a 16
DC 16.
con saving throw. Not difficult, but it is, higher chance that it drops than the nat 1. Succeeds on the concentration check. Tell me how you manifest this phantasmal force. What happens as you play your accordion?
You know how in Aladdin the genie comes out of the bottle and it's got that little tail still coming out of the bottle?
Mhm.
So out of the accordion comes a dark shadowy figure that's got a tail connected to the accordion, and it goes and slaps the pit fiend.
Slap across the face, his jaw down at the ground, and you see a little fear in its eyes. He can't willingly move any closer to you, and he has disadvantage on attack rolls against just you, or all attack rolls. All ability, yeah. On ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of fear is within line of sight. You have anything else you want to do on your turn?
Backpack Jack.
Backpack Jack bonus
And the
action. Are you gonna do the one, the Bardic? Bardic.
Oh
and
yeah,
directed
might as well.
Backpack
Might
Jack?
as well.
All right. You're giving Bardic Inspiration to
Augustus.
and directing Backpack Jack to use. He can get there in one movement.
He's
So
so fat.
Backpack
Look.
Jack can shamble over to the pit fiend. The only one closing ground with it.
Does Backpack Jack have to worry about the aura of fear?
Immune to charms. Frightened. Frightened. Yeah, he's fine.
Immune to frighten.
Slay.
24.
That hits.
Nice. 8 damage.
Slay.
Slay for Backpack Jack.
Not one. Concentration. Gotta keep it real.
Nope.
It'll happen.
Wall stays up.
It'll happen eventually.
It'll happen.
It happened on the Phantasmal Killer.
And then
Deadwood Dick
will
can
help.
come in.
He can help
Was
us.
it 8 damage? 8 damage?
Yes.
That will make it Augustus, top of the round now that McGovern is no longer with us
Okay.
for the time being.
No, don't.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah, we don't miss him. Also,
He said he went to hell.
yeah, we know he went to hell. He took some kind of revenge deal with the devil for revenge on me.
At the top of this round, your movement goes down again to 10 feet. So you have 10 feet of movement, and everything is still disadvantage.
How far am I from the pit thing?
You are 30 feet away.
Okay, I'll walk up 10 feet.
So you walk up to 20 feet away from it.
No.
I mean, at that point, I might as well just attack from here.
That's true, because you already have disadvantage.
I never get a disadvantage from that because of sharpshooter.
Oh.
So I'll stay where I am.
Stay 30 feet away.
Yep.
He does a saving throw or something? How does it work?
Yeah, he'll do a saving throw to not take any damage from the shotgun, which sucks. Or to
pretty-
take half.
That's still pretty good, though.
I won't take a bonus action or a movement so I can cancel the disadvantage.
I
I think it's worth it.
would like to start using my bonus action for other things than reloading.
Okay,
again.
fair enough. Alright. A 16 to hit?
Oh, no.
16 misses, I'm afraid.
Oh, wait! No, you have the Bardic.
Bardic could put you over.
5. That's a 21.
That's 21 that hits.
21 hits. The Bardic is all good.
Rolls an 18, so he takes half
We'll
damage.
take half.
Backpack Jack's next to him, so there's an ally next to him. So you get sneak attack.
I do get sneak attack, that's true.
Thank you, Backpack Jack.
36.
Bye firewall.
42. Halved to 21.
Oh, I forgot it was gonna be halved.
It's gonna halve, so.
21 halved is 10. We'll roll for the
And then that one.
nat 1. Not a nat 1.
One of these times.
I'm down to 3 shots. I'm gonna reload my bonus action.
Turns over.
I might as well march up 10 feet. Yeah, I'll march up 10 feet.
All right, that makes it Sher's turn. You start your turn 15 feet away or 11 feet away, but
Yeah.
in the next space over, so 15 feet away from it.
We're gonna try to grapple it again.
Eric, this can't be worth it.
What do you want me to do?
You're sunk.
You got it.
close the.
I want you to deal
hole?
damage,
You've got your
I
bit.
will deal damage
but you can.
eventually.
Like if you can deal like 3 instances of damage, it still has to roll 3 times.
It's a 1 in 20 chance for a nat 1.
Yeah.
But you're gonna run up to attack no matter what.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
baiting you. There's something bad will happen when you run up to
You're gonna. He's gonna attack you. Is what's gonna happen.
well, I'm gonna go up anyways and then use key point and then disengage and run away.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Yeah.
so what's the first attack?
13
Misses.
for the
Well,
grapple.
are you attacking or grappling?
Oh, grappling. Let me
Cool.
do the check.
It's possible.
14.
Oh.
Try again. Eh?
I don't think it's worth it. But
I mean, at this point,
all in, I
some
guess.
cost like
Thumbs up, nodding.
13.
Oh.
The sunk cost strategy.
16 on the dice.
strategy.
The
Alright.
sunk cost strategy.
Sunk
I guess
cost
we run off
philosophy.
again.
Sunk cost philosophy.
Bonus action, disengage, run away.
Yeah. Skedaddle. Can I retcon and say he attacked?
No.
I think it's too late.
Next round.
No.
Well, yes, you attacked and you rolled a 13 and a 13.
That
So you're
is
the hit.
Hit Fiend's turn. It can catch how many people in a fireball?
I'm shaking my head.
Oh god,
Fireball is 20-foot radius, so 40 feet wide.
that's huge, and it doesn't make any rolls for that,
No, you make a saving throw to take half.
so it doesn't get disadvantage.
Well, that's why I'm doing that instead
I
of just attacking backpack check or
Do
something.
I make saving throws with disadvantage or just ability checks?
Ability checks and saving throws.
And attack rolls.
Yeah, and attack rolls, but he finishes turning around, lumbering, mace in hand, trying to avert his eyes from the ghastly fiend projecting from Florence's accordion. But he will throw up a hand and cast a fireball that can clip Augustus, Jasper, and Florence. All three of you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
This is really bad.
16.
16 fails.
21.
21 is what you needed to roll to succeed.
I failed then.
So Augustus and Jasper fail. Florence, you succeed. Augustus and Jasper take 31 points of fire damage. Florence.
I take half.
You take 15 points of fire
Alive
damage.
with one, you're alive with one.
Florence is up with 1 point.
I take how much? 31.
31
So I'm down to
down to 5 hit points. Or no, I'm
9.
9.
I have 21
Oh, some more moonshine going down the.
Because you take
Sure.
half with.
with a fail. On a save, I take none.
And then.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Rogue.
It's a roll.
And then
Rogue
you have
thing,
to
right,
make
of course.
Florence, you have to make a concentration.
The dexterity saving
check.
throws are the one thing I'm
To
really
keep
good
your
at.
concentration, so you just roll a Constitution saving throw.
To keep
More likely
Backpack
to-
Jack animated? Or to keep the Phantasmal Force?
Phantasmal killer.
Killer. Phantasmal Killer.
18.
Your Phantasmal Killer, ghastly figure extruding from your accordion, stays here. That's its turn. But at the end of its turn, he gets to make the check again. What was it?
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw or wisdom check?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. 16.
That is a fail.
So it takes another 40-10.
He rolled a
Yay.
fucking 6 on the dice.
14 damage.
14 force damage.
And a constitution saving throw for.
And a constitution saving throw to see if it's a nat 1.
Is it looking bloodied yet?
Oh, that's out of the box.
It's looking bloody.
Not a nat 1. This thing has taken a lot of hits. You see it has indent marks from bullets being fired and a couple bruises almost on its armored skin where it's taken a big hit, but it's not anywhere close to death yet. Jasper, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start off by taking 2 shots at him, I guess. Please give me a nat 20 so I can get a grip point back. It's a 16 to hit.
16 doesn't hit.
I'll attack again. It's a nat 1.
God.
My gun
So
jams.
your gun jams.
No.
One of them. You could drop
That's
it and just
true.
take out the other one. Anything else, Jasper? Would you like to move anywhere else?
I guess I don't want to be near people in case
Just-
that big fireball happens
It's
again.
a smart move to spread out if that's what it's going to be doing, if it can't move towards you.
Yeah, I'll try to get as far away from people as I can without going next to the firewall, I guess.
So you just back up as far as you can towards the firewall, but not like...
Yeah, I want to get to a point, at least away from Florence, because she looks really hurt.
So you kind of just... Are you like backing into the corner to just increase the distance between you?
Yeah,
Okay.
as much as possible. And then, sure, bonus action. Augustus, get in there!
I never have to move
You have
again.
10 feet of movement, so half of it is 5. You can move 5 feet closer.
Yes.
This is so bad. We're all gonna die.
But you remember last turn I had 42 damage that got halved? Imagine if it's not halved. That's
That
what moving me
is-
5 feet closer is.
Deadwood Dick's turn. Shots with disadvantage coming up from the gun that he fixed. Miss. Miss. You guys see through the wall of fire. 2 shots go into the rock wall on either side of the pit fiends.
That's
And
impressive.
it causes a rock avalanche.
Yeah.
A rock avalanche.
Roll for rock avalanche.
Rock avalanche.
Yeah, Philip, roll for rock avalanche. Nat 20, it happens.
I rolled with quadruple advantage. That's 2 nat 20s in the 4.
It rock
Rock avalanche happens and kills all you guys.
And the fiend.
And the we stopped it. We
Son,
win.
you made me use 2 nat 20s on that. I'm not
Yes.
getting those back.
Thank you.
It was all a ruse.
Florence,
Needed that.
it's your turn.
So I'm like about to die. So I'll probably do a level 2.
Level 2 cure wounds. All right, roll it up.
Philip, where's the Deus Ex Machina? Is it still on its way, or is
Yeah, out of hell comes
Have we
God.
considered using,
yeah.
have we considered using the mirror yet?
I've got it. I was planning to make
I
it next
can-
turn.
Okay.
21.
21 points of healing towards yourself.
Yes.
Nice.
Very deserved and very good. Bonus action.
Are you willing to do anything with the mirror?
Yeah, I can do it. I'm actually up next.
Oh, he's immune to the fear. He might be the
Yeah.
best. person
That's
to do it.
true.
Oh, okay, cool.
You need to come over to me.
Okay.
And just take an opportunity attack. It'll be totally chill.
So Backpack Jack is gonna attack.
Backtrack,
Jack
attack.
is gonna get this.
Do you want to
kill.
give your last one of your bardics with the bonus action or no?
Oh, yeah. Who wants it?
I'll take it from one of my second. I have 2 more shotgun shots. I'll take it for one of those.
Okay, cool.
You also have the lady's gun too, right?
That's
you
true.
Yeah,
use
but I'm not
it?
proficient with that rifle.
Oh.
So I don't know, and I don't even know what it does.
So bardic inspiration to
Augustus.
Augustus. Backpack Jack is attacking.
Yes.
Roll to hit.
12.
12 total. 12 doesn't. He's kind of like running into the pit fiend's leg, like when an older brother holds the younger brother's head, stops him from moving. Is that all for your turn?
Yes.
Top of the initiative order. Well, who obviously his turn as well, but he's still on the other side of the firewall. Can't do anything. Takes the dodge action at the top of the initiative of this new round.
Takes the dog action.
He's a big dog.
Big dog. Augustus, you are 15 feet away. You have to make a wisdom saving throw for the fear aura, and you make your saving throw with disadvantage.
All right, I'm not gonna use Bardic on this one.
You don't have to use it until after you.
Doesn't
complete the
matter.
20s.
That's a nat 1.
Nat
Nat 1.
So nat one.
I'm very afraid.
Fully frightened, can't move any closer. You already have all the disadvantage. Doesn't really affect you at this point
scared.
any more than you are already affected.
Yeah, being drunk is basically canceling out the fear.
And like I said, you can't now. Whenever you attempt to move from this round on, you will do so with a saving throw to not fall on your ass.
All right, new plan. No moving. Shouldn't sit down.
You actively go prone just so he has advantage on you.
Shouldn't
Yeah.
plant myself. That's a bad move. All right, I'll plant myself best I can standing up.
You sway and you're holding the shotgun in its direction. Go ahead and take your shot.
I'm gonna get it. Disadvantage isn't that bad. That's a nat 1. It's a nat 1.
On your.
Oh, I'm not gonna use the Bardic then. Right? That doesn't matter.
Philip, take the nat ones away from us. Take them.
Yeah,
Oh.
my shotgun is just gone.
You guys are. It's getting rough.
It's rifle time. I think it's
You
rifle.
could drop it and take out the rifle with an object interaction.
I'll drop it and take out the. I'm not gonna use the shotgun's done. I guess at this point.
So you drop your shotgun, take the rifle off your back. Anything else for this turn?
Can I know what the rifle does?
Not until you fire it.
Then
I'll be fair. You can make an investigation check, although you do so with disadvantage,
And-
to parse over the gun and see if you can't discern what kind of punch it packs.
17.
17. This gun does piercing damage. It uses high caliber ammunition. Damage dice are D12s. That's for the information you glean.
Okay, now I'd like to hide.
Use your bonus action to
I'll
hide.
use my bonus action to hide right here.
So you make a stealth check
What if you
with
bonus action
disadvantage.
dodged?
I can't bonus action dodge.
Oh.
I can dash, disengage, or hide.
Stealth check with disadvantage.
That's 22.
With disadvantage?
It's a 22 with disadvantage. Otherwise, it would have
Well,
been
You beat its passive
29.
perception. That's to actively find you if it wants, even though you're 15 feet away.
But I'm low to the ground.
You get low to the ground. You're basically hiding behind Backpack Jack. Sure. That's your turn.
Can I like hand him the mirror if he like comes over to me?
You guys are almost on opposite sides. You'd have to use a
Oh,
full
that's
movement to get to Jasper.
I'm like
How
pretty
far?
30 feet.
I have 45.
Okay, so you have to use 30 feet of movement to get to him, and then you're 45 feet away from the pit fiends.
Can you bonus action for more movement?
I can. Bonus action can be dash. Oh, dash. I can spend 1 key point to take the dash action as bonus action.
That would,
All
that
right,
would
so
do
you
it.
spend 30 feet of your 45 to get to Jasper. Object interaction to take the mirror.
Face it away from me.
Face away from you, point it
Down on
towards
the
the
floor.
ground.
And then, how are we gonna get this mirror up to his face?
Run up to him, man.
Can you
Okay.
jump?
Run up to
Mom.
him and just go.
I could.
Just say, excuse me. Excuse me, sir.
Look at this.
That
He'll
same
probably look.
key point can be used to double my jump distance.
Oh.
What is my jump distance?
You make a high jump, you live into the air, a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. You move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. I can do that.
You got 10 feet left.
If you're doing a running start.
So that's 3 plus 3 times 2, which is 12.
That's true.
12 feet off the ground.
12
So you
feet.
will be able to jump and put it like in his face.
Yeah.
If you dash. If you do
Mhm.
And
dash.
I dash.
So you bonus action dash
Yes.
to get right up next to it. And as you're striding to run, you jump into the air with the mirror held aloft.
Mhm.
Out of pure reaction to something moving at it, no matter what it knows or remembers about the mirror, its eyes glance at it. It's going to make a saving throw. It's a Constitution saving throw. It has disadvantage because it's frightened, because its source of fear is still in line of sight. I will roll. Constitution saving throw is its highest add. It adds plus 13.
Okay.
It's a 10 and a 12. So that's with disadvantage, a 23. It succeeds the DC 21.
That's doable. If we can get it to look at it again.
You, in making this leap and bound, do end your turn right next to it, though.
That's all good.
I can take
You have
damage.
life? Do you please have life?
It didn't take your
That's 43.
action. So you still have an action if on the way up to it, while you're jumping the air, you want to pop it in
Kick
the
it
face.
a couple of times, yeah.
With
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
Mirror in one hand. Mirror in one hand, and then. Bop, bop, bop.
Yeah, I'm not trying to take your action economy away from you. Go ahead and take
All
some
right.
swings
Dude,
while you're
Here
in
we
the air,
go. We're
hanging
going
there,
to-
suspended in a moment.
I can grapple.
Please, dude, if you grapple, you're like hanging there, and then you
yeah.
just shove the mirror in his face again.
Would that work?
No,
I, like,
no.
hang on
Please
his head and
don't. Just attack. Just attack
Have a
next
mirror on
turn. Just attack next
The
turn.
way you're
Just jump
describing
again.
it, yes, that would work. But you have to succeed the grapple check.
That's really the problem,
Yeah.
isn't it? That's the kicker.
like, I can succeed.
Because then at the start of its turn, the mirror would be in its face. So obviously it has to make the check.
So you've made 6 grapple attempts so far this combat encounter.
Mhm.
None successful.
Yeah.
But that's because you need to go, 8 or 9 tries.
All right.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Here we
Sunk
go.
cost strategy.
This is for the grapple.
This is for who?
Are you
But you're grappling.
rolled a 17?
18.
Oh my god.
I'm fucking destroyed.
Philip, we needed it. Philip, you have to understand, we needed
We're all gonna die.
Everything's
We're
going
gonna
wrong.
die.
We needed the grapple.
You are hanging on its head with the grapple. And you can't do the mirror again until next round.
Oh, rats.
Okay.
It doesn't like look at it on its turn because it's right in its face.
For real.
It's once per round. It's
Okay.
not multiple times per round.
Fair enough.
I think that is my turn.
So you're telling me if all of us
All
were
right.
hanging onto its horns,
So
passing the mirror around, holding it in its face, that
Ye-
wouldn't help.
the first thing it
Like,
will
oh,
do,
you looking over here? Oh, looking over here? Oh.
the first thing it'll do is take a bite attack with disadvantage because it's being frightened. But somebody's hanging right in front of its mouth. Doesn't have to move anywhere.
You're fine.
I thought I was on top of its head, but okay.
You're hanging off of it. You're not sitting on top of its head. You're grappling.
You've got like your arms like
it's
around
trying
its
to
neck.
swing you around. You're holding on for dear life. That is a 20.
You're fine.
I can take damage.
You have how much health?
How many rows of teeth? You said 1 row of teeth? 2 row of teeth?
I heard a few.
If it has many rows
Target.
of teeth, then
So
each
I'll tell you the
tooth is
damage.
small.
So you take piercing damage, 21 piercing damage,
That's not too bad.
and you need to make a
Oh no.
Oh.
Constitution saving
He's
throw.
making a thing.
Constitution for just the bite.
A Constitution saving throw for the bite.
The bite of 76.
No.
I don't know.
How's it going?
Right? Don't have anything to save myself.
Let's get this out of the way.
You know what? This is so sad.
Nat 20? Nat 20? Is it Nat 20, right? I see it.
It is a 12.
That's
12
It's
fails.
better that who outlives you, right?
Oh yeah.
Instead of dying before you.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Because you have a
So this
masculine
is for the
warrior,
So-
I
you're
wanted
back
to
up.
live.
Immediately, you take 18 points of poison damage.
That's okay. He's alive.
Fight.
And when poisoned in this way, you can't regain hit points.
You can get temporary hit points. The whiskey will count. Or
You
the
get
moonshine.
temporary hit
True.
points.
You're gonna
You
throw
can't
the moonshine?
Regain
We have
points.
one jug. You have a whole jug.
Okay. No more hit points for me.
Oh my god.
Except for temp.
You have a jug, but your hands are full right now. It can't make multiple bite attacks.
Yes!
How long does it take for the effect to wear off?
You get to make another saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Okay, so that's okay.
And at the start of your turn, you're going to take poison damage again.
Oh.
Oh.
Does he still make the saving throw every turn, regardless?
Until he succeeds.
So he can still make it even if he's downed.
Yeah.
So he makes a saving throw, and then the next.
But he also
he'll make a
takes
death save.
damage at the top of that, at the start of that turn for a death saving failure.
Guys, it's getting a little dicey. I won't lie.
No
That's-
way.
Dicey. Sure's gonna die. At least, hey, at least if Sure dies,
Yeah.
at least he went out swinging the mirror.
And he got to grapple. He got one grapple.
And he met
The
who?
grapple succeeded.
And 3
That's
out of
what's
4 is
important
not
here.
bad. 70. That's a pass. 75%.
So it can't make the bite attack again. And because it shows multi-attack in order to do that, then it can't do spells. It has to do attacks.
Jack needs to take the mirror.
So it's going to take
There
a,
you go.
a mace attack and a tail attack and a claw attack at.
I'm hidden. It can't see me.
That's true. That's true. He is.
Doesn't know where I am.
You're out of range anyways. You're 15 feet away.
Smack him backpack Jack.
No, it's gonna try to. Well, the first thing it's gonna do is try to take a claw attack at you.
Oh.
But what if it claws
Knock you off.
itself? That seems like so risky.
It might do damage to itself. It wants to get the fuck out of the way of the mirror.
No.
It wants to get it out of its
Because
face.
it knows what the mirror is and stuff.
What if it starts feeling really bad for us?
So it's gonna roll with disadvantage, plus 14
Pity points? Pity points?
Points.
for claw
You said
attack.
plus 15.
Yep.
What?
With disadvantage, that's a 17.
You're all good? The AC 20 coming in clutch?
The claw attack doesn't hit.
There's no way a tail gets to its face.
It
Right?
can't.
Its tail, yes, it has 10
Oh.
feet reach. It can whip up and
But
try
it's 12
to.
feet
tail's
tall.
at the bottom
It's
of
12
its
feet tall.
body. It's 12 feet tall.
The tail starts halfway up it.
Starts at its
That doesn't
legs.
sound right.
Tails usually start like at the bottom.
At the bottom.
At the
At the,
feet,
at the
right?
feet. where the-
It's hanging on the ground like a lizard tail.
Yeah, afterwards, Philip, I'll make you a diagram. I'll kind of show you where tails usually
I have a
are.
diagram. I'm looking at a picture of it.
I think you have some kind of misconception.
It. I guess the mace is a last resort if it swings.
It bashes the mace.
First, it's going to try to whip you off with a tail, throwing you down. So another disadvantage attack, plus 14. With disadvantage, that's a 21.
Oh.
Oh.
You take 17 points of slashing damage.
Down.
Okay. Am I?
So you go
Wait,
down.
what?
I don't have any. I don't do any math in my head.
Well, you're at 4. Minus 17.
Philip, he doesn't do math.
Guys, Sure's gonna die.
No. He's
He
fine.
can nat 20 his death save and pop.
You
He can't pop back up on a nat 20
you
That's it.
slip into unconsciousness
because he can't regain hit points.
and let go of the pit fiend.
Go back to 0.
Fall to the ground. The mirror falls next to you. Its last attack is going to be a mace attack.
I'll take it again.
He can't move. It has to be backpack Jack, right?
Sure. It's going to raise the mace and swing it down at your body. Because you're prone, it gets advantage. Because it has disadvantage, that's a straight roll. Just plus 14. It can still miss you, but it's a straight roll.
Then Sure
If
instantly
it
dies.
hits, it'll be an auto crit. And since you're unconscious and down, an auto crit means 2 death saving failures. And at the top of your turn, when you take poison damage, Sure would die.
But that won't happen because he'll roll bad.
Yeah.
You'll just miss.
So
You have to roll bad
so
eventually.
all good.
No! No!
I'll blow that.
He's blowing out the one.
No.
Ones.
Maybe he's blowing in ones. He doesn't know. I don't think it works on DMs.
Sure, take a look at that.
I don't have my glasses.
That's a 3 on the dice plus
Oh
14
my
is
God.
17. The
He
mace
missed it.
swings down
Dude, imagine missing a guy that's just laying on the ground.
because of Backpack Jack's. Because of Florence's control of Backpack Jack's incessant pushing into it and disturbing it, it misses slightly, landing right next to Sher's body, smashing into the rock with a.
He
His
lost.
dead body actually deflects it.
Can't do that.
That is-
Rigor mortis fucks up his arm.
The mace slams into him, and it's just like, oh, he's pretty tough though. I didn't really do any damage. He's like in peak physical condition. I think he's fine.
He's in physical condition.
He's
Sure,
Captain America.
you are not in a good place. You can't regain hit points and you're down, but you have currently no death saving failures to start with. That's the end of its turn. That's all 4 multi-attacks. It's going to make the saving throw again for Phantasmal Killer. Disadvantage. 13.
40, 10.
This guy's getting pummeled by a fake shadow monster.
15 damage.
15 psychic damage.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
It adds up.
This thing looks bloodied.
That's half.
We're so dead. It's over.
Oh my
There's no way.
God.
We just have to keep gambling on the mirror, I think.
Yeah,
I
that's
said
the only way we
give
win
it
this
to
fight.
Backpack Jack.
And then it goes back to hell.
Then who's gonna hit back?
The mirror is on the ground right in front of this thing at the moment.
Backpack Jack.
It can hover.
Philip.
Exactly.
Backpack Jack is still in the same round. So Backpack Jack, can Backpack Jack hold the thing to do at the top of the next round?
Yes, he can hold his action to do it at the top of the next round.
And he can
But
fly
it's
right.
Jasper, it's your turn. You're 45 feet away from the pit fiend.
I mean, I can't do anything besides just shoot it. So I'm gonna stash away the gun that just jammed,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll pull
Dropping
my-
it, so you can object
I
interaction.
can
out your new gun.
holster a pistol and put another one as one object interaction.
Oh, is that
my
like a
quick
class
clip.
feature?
Yeah, class feature.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take your shots.
It's a 3 on the dice. It's a 14. Okay, that's a 26.
26 hits.
At least it hits. That's a 14 damage. And then I'm gonna bonus action chug the rest of my moonshine. That's 4 more uses.
Roll your Constitution saving throw straight.
It's 22.
It's above 20, so it passes. No ill effects immediately. 13 temporary hit points.
Not bad. It's 1 lower than what I got last time, actually.
Oh. It's okay. Apparently Moonshine's not that great. Like, sometimes it causes problems.
Okay. That's my turn.
Guess what time it is, guys? It's time for Deadwood Dick to take his turn in combat.
He doesn't even know anything that's happened.
Oh, I have to.
He's just been shooting. He just keeps blasting.
I have to roll 2 concentration checks to see if I get nat 1s for the psychic damage and for your damage that you just did, Jasper.
Not one?
That's a nat 1.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Deadwood Jack. Deadwood Dick gets to come in.
he's our savior.
The wall of fire that has been roiling in the room behind you guys, separating you guys from Deadwood Dick and Who, dissipates with a burst of smoke. Deadwood
Yeah.
Dick takes a quick assessment of the situation. He runs
Needs to be
30
helpful.
feet forward, taking 2 shots without disadvantage because he can see the pit fiend.
I hope he crits. I hope he crits.
He doesn't crit, but that's 2 hits.
He's helping.
It's winnable.
He's doing something. Yes.
We can put him in the book.
I guess it's fitting that when one person goes
16
down, we got 2
damage.
more. 16 total?
16 total.
Ugh.
He rolled
God,
pretty low on
That's
damage.
not very good.
He's helping a little, I guess.
Florence, it's your turn. You see the pit fiend standing in front of the open portal. Everybody that's still standing, make a perception check.
Oh no. He's adding more to the fight. We're about to die.
Whoever beats a 15.
Me.
22.
Both of you, Augustus, in your position on the floor but close to the portal, and Jasper off to the side where you can see past it, see shapes and monstrous devilish figures moving towards the portal. They're not walking through.
Now you stay in there.
They'll start coming through in 2 rounds.
So we need the mirror to work.
Gotta
next
go
round.
now. It's still winnable.
Backpack Jack needs to come in clutch.
Florence, it's your turn. You see Sure on the ground, unconscious, poisoned. Still got Phantasmal
Killer.
Killer.
Can you open with the mirror, or that has to be next round?
Backpack Jack can do it and then hold it till the start of the next round.
So Backpack Jack is right next to the mirror. He would have to grab it and hold his action, his jump until next round at the top of the round. So directing would be your bonus action. But did you have? I know you were running out of spell slots. Did you have something you wanted to do for your action?
Yeah, I can do a vicious mockery.
Wisdom with disadvantage.
Oh, yes, it is.
It's a 10, which would have been 20, but with disadvantage, it's a nat 1.
Yay!
So you get double damage?
No.
That's how that works.
How it should, honestly, that's how it should work. Because how else are you supposed to crit?
What do you say to the pit fiend for the vicious mockery?
Florence says, on the outside, you're a big, fat, scary creature. But in reality, you're just a little weenie who can't face a generic phantom illusion without your mommy.
So sad. Although it's less funny this time because he's smoking us.
That's true.
Normally it's like we're beating them up really badly.
He rolled a nat 1, so he fails. He has disadvantage on the next attack. It doesn't matter because he's disadvantaged anyways, but you can roll for your damage.
Importantly, he's sad.
Importantly, he looks devastated.
6.
6 damage.
Yes.
Gotcha.
How's it looking now, Phillips?
It's on death's door.
Anything else?
He's
Lawrence?
about to die.
It is next to death's door.
Backpack Jack picks up the mirror and is holding his movement. Who sees you unconscious, uses all his movement and a bonus action dash to get to your body, and uses his action, ignoring everything else and all the danger that he's putting himself in, to make a medicine check to stabilize you.
I hope he doesn't
Wait,
die
so
for that.
does that mean the poison does nothing? How does that work, like mechanically? If he's not making death saves, what does poison do? High
Sounds
DC,
like
high
poison
DC
does
medicine
nothing.
check to get rid of the poison?
Sounds like poison does nothing to me.
Sounds like it does nothing.
Can't find a mechanical thing.
A successful medicine check, I'll say, will stabilize him, but if he doesn't roll high enough, it will not cure the poison condition, and at the start of Shur's next turn, he will take poison damage and go back into death saving throws, but it won't be a death saving failure.
Still better.
That's better.
So, untrained medicine check,
Trying to see if
That's out of the
Phillips'
box.
kiss really exists.
Not 20, not 20.
out of the box. Out of the box.
Stop rolling so
Just
aggressively.
roll, Philip.
12 plus 3 is 15, which is successful, but not enough to avert the poison condition.
Okay, that's okay.
You're stable.
That.
At the start of your turn, you'll take your poison damage, but you won't take a death saving throw.
He has 1 health now.
You won't take a death saving failure.
He's like stabilized.
Can I talk to who?
You're dead.
You're unconscious.
You're unconscious.
But he runs up and falls over your body and starts trying to staunch your wounds and help you. That's whose turn. Start of the new round. Backpack Jack can use his held movement to jump straight up in the
Just
air.
fly.
And
Flies.
he hovers, he flies. He can
Yes.
fly straight up in the air, doesn't have to make any check to hold the mirror in front of the pit fiend's face. He still makes this with disadvantage. He still gets plus 13 to Constitution. It's a 21 to save, so he needs to roll a 7 or higher, or an 8 or higher, with disadvantage. Does anybody have any way to affect this roll?
Let's see a purple.
One of these dice needs to be below 8.
It sounds like it's
What is
good
it?
for
What
us.
is it? What is it?
Eric, lean in.
3 and a 10.
He got mirrored. He's
Oh.
gonna want to go home.
Oh my god. We
With
needed this.
disadvantage, everybody in dire straits. He fails the Constitution saving throw. You see this pit fiend, something washes over his beady red eyes, and all of a sudden, his arms kind of drop, and his stance straightens out, and he looks around a little bit. He turns around, walks through the portal, and starts pulling it closed from the other side until the seam in the wall is steel.
Backpack Jack is the MVP.
He did it.
I told you this would work.
You see the seam fades, that red light no longer visible. This crack in planes, not even an option to open anymore. And you guys have successfully defeated the pit fiend. Round of
Oh
applause.
my god. With effectively no deaths, because ideally we can
Should
just
survive?
keep medicine checking sure until he comes back.
Sure, you can keep medicine checking him. With so many people helping, it'll be okay.
And we have a doctor.
Everybody make maybe the last roll of the campaign. Everybody except for sure. I'm sorry, you're unconscious. So Augustus, Jasper, and Florence, make an insight check with advantage.
So am I still drunk?
Yep.
I'll roll it straight.
I roll a nat.
You rolled a nat 20.
Nat 20.
It didn't happen the whole time.
23.
You roll with like double
would've got
disadvantage.
a 10.
Oh no! But that was only one roll, right?
You do advantage.
Oh! Yeah, with advantage.
11.
That's improvement.
Yeah.
Marked improvement.
Another one?
That's not how this works.
Florence,
12.
Florence and Jasper, with what you saw on the other side of the portal and everything that's been happening and connecting, you gain a deeper understanding of what El Diablo meant when he said he wasn't the devil, he was just a devil. If that's the case, all these disconnected events and so many people selling, trading their souls, making deals. Josie was lost before the portal was even opened. There was never a chance. These are different devils. There's a number of them. If what Cassius Reeds was saying was true, they're not even localized to this area because of the seam. They're spread out across the country. Maybe there's different seams, different things affecting people, drawing people in. Not just because of the deal that you made with Tom Swaskagame, but I think both of you gain a deeper understanding about what is out here in the West and all the danger. And you still have the mirror, and you're starting to think maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea to give it to him after all. Maybe that's the safest thing for everybody.
What does Augustus get with this game?
You're not quite sure, you don't get anything, but you do feel just like a shiver down your spine, like somebody's watching you.
No, not again.
Why? Yeah.
Everybody facing the wall where the portal just closed. You hear a slow clap behind you. Well, mighty impressive work, and I didn't even have to lift a finger.
Now, my
Heals a-
understanding was you couldn't lift a finger.
Well, I would have helped if times got hard, but you guys seem like you had it.
I literally died.
Sure, like comes back to life to say that and then falls back unconscious.
You guys can't hear it, but that dead guy just said something. So, deal's a deal, Florence.
Mm-hmm.
I give you your soul back in exchange for those powers.
But do I get to keep the accordion? Is it still fixed?
Well, sure, it's just a musical instrument. I mean, you don't get your powers. That's the important part, right?
You scammed it.
No, what mattered to me was the accordion. That's why I was crying. That's why you found me, right?
I thought you were mad that somebody roughhoused you. You cared about the accordion that much? I thought it was kind of like a smaller microcosm of something bigger. You really just wanted the accordion fixed?
It belonged to my mama. It was important.
Oh my god. All right, you get your soul back. Have fun with that. You feel a draw of power from you as your magical abilities leave yourself. Well then, guess my work here is done. Quick pat on the back for old Diablo.
Well, now hold on. One more thing.
What?
If you ever happen to find an old lost soul named Cassius Reeds, do you mind maybe helping him pass on?
Why the hell would I do that?
Let's just mirror him.
Backpack Jack has the mirror.
Backpack Jack.
Backpack Jack flashes the mirror up real quick, and before El Diablo can look away, he's gonna make a saving throw for Constitution.
Come on.
This roll is straight. El Diablo, the source of all this contention. His eyes glaze over for a second. He goes, "Oh, motherfuck," and he off of this plane of existence. Florence, you regain your soul, your humanity. Jasper, you save the world. Augustus Steele.
I didn't go to jail.
More importantly,
jail.
Deadwood Dick saved the world.
Sure, you got reconnected with your old love.
Friend. But I wake up in his arms. I'm like, oh my god, who? Oh, that's not the right voice.
The voice. Your voice goes back to normal.
Yes. He drinks some water for the first
Sure.
time.
Are you still poisoned? Why does your voice sound like that?
I'm in love.
Oh, that's cute.
You hold each other, embrace, and go in for a tender kiss. And Deadwood Dick says, Guess that's another success story in the book for Deadwood Dick and Associates. Much obliged. And he turns around and starts walking out of the mine.
Let him go. Let him go.
We end our campaign with the group on their way back to the Surbat Mountain and Red Rock Pie Bands. To return to them, the ability to reclaim their home, and an assurance policy against other people from making deals with devils and threatening the existence of the world. That's all for this D&D miniseries, Fire and Smoke, The Devil at Gold Basin. If you enjoyed the show, make sure to follow my Dungeons & Dragons TikTok account to keep up with our next one, @WitchDunphy, WHICHDUNPHY. I don't know, guys, if I had to say one word about how I think that campaign went, how you guys performed, I think you know what it would be.
Slay!